Happy Monday, fam. Today's Motivation Monday is going to be on the topic of you are what you eat. Literally, you are what you eat, because if you are eating healthy items, then more than likely you will be a healthier you. So if you go through life and all you're eating is junk food, then your body is going to be filled with all types of guck and yuck and everything that is not necessarily good to have a sustainable lifestyle and to have a healthy diet. So take a minute as you go throughout your journey, take a minute to look at some of the things that you eat. And you know, we've been talking about meal prepping, and we've also been talking about sticking with your diet. And like I said, there are going to be times where you want to indulge in certain items that are not necessarily good for you, but that shouldn't be the norm. And you should want to look into items and foods, whole foods, that will give you the strength and give you the nourishment to continue to live your life. Because we know, although we are, you know, spiritual beings, we need the physical in order for us to touch people, in order for us to reach people. Because if you're physically ill, then you can't really go out and do what you got to do, right? So if you take care of your temple, take care of your body, then you will be able to carry out your purpose and do the things in life that you are put on this earth to do. So, you know, literally, you are what you eat. If you are eating double cheeseburgers every single day, you are a double cheeseburger. You're a burger. I don't think I would want to be a burger all my life. So just something to think about. But I also want to touch on the basis of you are what you eat in terms of energy. So let's say, for example, you are preparing a meal and you don't really want to do it. You're like, oh, this is gonna be terrible, this is gonna be stupid. You know, you have a bad attitude while you're doing it. And you finally sit down to eat this meal that you just had a terrible attitude about making. I believe in energy, and I believe that whatever you put out, you receive. If you put in love into that meal, people can taste that love. Like, you know, mother's cooking. You know, I knew my mother put every ounce of love that she had in every morsel of food that I ate, because I could taste it. I could taste the love. Like, you know, you go home for Thanksgiving or Christmas or, you know, any family meal, and you sit down with your family and you can just taste the love in the food, because you know those people really wanted to make it and they want you to love it, you know? And you, I mean, even your favorite restaurant, think about it. You go to your favorite restaurant and you know every time you go there, the food is just amazing, because that chef puts their heart into that food and you can taste that. But if you're going somewhere, or even you're preparing a meal and you just are not into it, and you're just like, you had a bad day at work, you're just over it, it just continues to carry out. It's really hard for you to taste that love in that food because you didn't put any love into it, you know? So I also believe that you are what you eat in terms of energies. So when you're preparing your meals, take the time to actually give that extra love into those cookies, that extra love into that pork chop, that extra love into that sushi, whatever it may be. Put that extra love in there and you will continue to receive the love. You will have that love inside. I hope that makes sense what I'm trying to say, but your energy is everything. Then I'm gonna segue into, you know, not necessarily with you eating. So this part doesn't have to do with you ingesting food. This part is like what you ingest in life. And it goes back to what I just said. Whatever energy you put out, you're gonna receive. Or whatever energy you receive, you're gonna put out. If you're always indulging in trash TV or magazines or gossip, or you always got drama, that also will play a huge part in your life, because whatever you're receiving, you're gonna put back out. So it's just like a cycle that you can either break or you can continue to go in. You really just have to be conscious of what you're putting out there and what you're taking in. If you're always around negative Nancy's, then you're eating their words. You're taking everything in. Your spirit is eating that, and it just feeds off of that. And because you are feeding it that, then whatever comes out of you is going to be of the like. So you just got to be careful about what you're feeding your body physically, mentally, and spiritually. And take the time to invest in yourself, invest in your health, not just your physical health, because that is a huge component and it needs to be something that you invest in, but you also need to invest in yourself mentally, invest in yourself spiritually, so that you can be a balanced human being and that you can give off the vibes that you wish to receive, and that cycle will always be there. Remember, you can follow me on all of my social media. I am on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr at askpRoy. I'm also on my blog, stillfeatherlaceelephant.com. You can also find me on Facebook at stillfeatherlaceelephant. Until next video, fam, thank you for all of your support, your love, your kind words. I hope that you will have a blessed week.